welcome. This is a relationship reading, but I'm doing it as an angel healing, okay? Because I just thought, beginning of the year, there may be issues in relationships that need healing. Ooh, okay, so I'm using some old cards that I've had for ages, actually. And I stopped using angel cards for a while because I didn't really resonate with angels anymore. But I've sort of come back to them. It's funny how you come a full circle. Well, I wasn't very happy with Doreen Virtue going back to the church. That was just my personal feeling. A lot of people were feeling like that at the time. But I think that was my ego. It was an egoic reaction on my part. I was heavily an ego at the time. And, you know, I'm happy to say that I sort of pushed that to one side now and I just feel the oneness. And I actually now resonate with the cards again and the energy again, because I think it is a beautiful healing energy. You know, angelic energy is like 100% pure light. So, and I just thought, why not? Let's do an angel therapy. Sorry, my eyelash is going out there. I think my eyelash needs a bit of angel therapy. So yeah, we'll do like a relation. It's a therapy. It's a therapeutic reading, a healing therapy reading to do with relationships for us, because it's part of our journey. Part of our healing journey happens through our relationships, because we learn so much from our relationships and they help us heal ourselves, don't they? So they drive us crazy. They drive us completely crazy, but then they also help us learn and get rid of a lot of our healing problems, or heal a lot of our problems. So this is like a therapy for our soul, for our relationships. And it's any relationship in your life, this one, because I've done soulmate and I've done tarot. Oh, what am I saying? I've done tarot. I've done twin flame. I've done twin flame for February already. I have done soulmate for February already. So this is the general relationship reading. And the decks I'm using is the Saints and the Angels, which is a beautiful old deck by Doreen Virtue. Kyle Gray Angel Prayers. And then also the classic Doreen Virtue Angel Therapy, which is kind of the deck actually that inspired me. I thought, let's do a therapy one. So we will pick some cards, okay? So let's just go into an overall energy for this relationship reading. And you can take the healing for whatever you want. The healing for yourself, the healing for your relationship, for whatever you want. Okay. You got Saint Christopher. Saint Christopher, right? So Saint Christopher is protecting us, right, on our journey, because that's what Saint Christopher does. He protects people when they're traveling, and obviously this is a healing journey. So also, if you've done any traveling with this person, you know, you're now being protected going forward. I'm just going to move that. You're now being protected going forward on any traveling that you do with this person. And they may be even protecting you so that you don't go traveling with this person at the moment. I don't know. So let's have a look. We'll go into the recent past. And I am wearing this today. I don't normally. Okay, recent past. You have been trying. You've gone through so much stuff to do with this relationship, or even other relationships, and it's like brought you to your knees, and you were just thinking, my God, what else can I do? I just literally keep doing the same thing with my relationships, the same approach, the same thing, and I keep trying. Is it ever going to go in my favour? And tarot is saying, well, yes, it will go in your favour, but you may have felt quite tired and you may have felt quite wounded. They're saying that your ship was on the way in, right? Because you got the 3 of Wands. Now, Three of Wands is about your ship coming in, because you can see the guy there standing, waiting for that ship to come in. And it's a big ship, okay? It's a very big ship. So what that means is, you know, if you stay in your alignment and you keep doing what you're doing, tarot is saying you are headed for good success with your relationship zone. But it just may not feel like that, because historically, look at all of these wounds that you've had to go through, all of these battles to do with relationships you've had to go through. So it may have felt like, oh my God, you know, when? Right, this is killing me now. Okay, so let's have a look what's going to be going on in February then. So in February, you could be travelling with this person again. Or you could be going further on your journey with somebody. You've got the protection card. So it's interesting that I brought that card up again, because St. Christopher is all about protecting. And this card is about protection, because the King of Cups is protection, okay? It's your spirit guides. Your spirit guides are very close to you, protecting you towards love in February, okay? Love. Spiritual relationships, people that connect with you emotionally in February. Oh, the Hermit, my God. Right, now, you're dealing with somebody who's been very alone, okay? They have been very, very alone with the Hermit. And they have not been able to make decisions, because the Hermit doesn't make decisions. The Hermit reflects. The Hermit gathers and reflects and processes and draws on wisdom. So that's someone who you're dealing with, somebody that spent a lot of time alone. And here they are in February, and it's like, I'm here. Boom. Do you know what I mean? It's like I've woken up. I know I've got to emotionally or spiritually connect here. Okay, so, and there's also a lot of protection, a lot of kindness here, a lot of spiritual energies around you and this person. The person that you think about, or perhaps that you're waiting for, and you're thinking, who's coming in for me in February? I'm single, you know. You've got somebody here coming in riding on their horse. Victory, right? This is somebody who is very ambitious, who knows what they want, okay? And they basically, they're just very successful. The way they present themselves, they'll come across very successfully or confidently. They're very much passionate about what they do. Whatever it is that they do, their life purpose, their work, they are very, very passionate. And they work hard, and they like to be seen to be doing well. Okay, they're determined to be an expert in their field. Right? And they do come off quite confident. This person sees you as, well, they've got the Lover's card here. Oh, I'm not going to describe it. This is somebody that could be new love. And this could happen very, very quick. Because Lover's card can represent new love, and it happens very quick, right? Now, you know, for others of you, if this is not new love and it's somebody that you've already been involved with, who's been very distant, very much considering themselves to be single, very much focused on work or their purpose, you know, you were just so like, oh my God, how do I keep doing this? When is this going to come towards me? It's amazing. I just saw the Magician card, so I am going to show you that, because it flipped over when oh my God, and the Queen of Cups. Magician and the Queen of Cups. My God. These cards are amazing. 10 of Cups we've got. You're going to be celebrating. This person is celebrating because they've met you. Okay? So they're celebrating because they've met you, or they're celebrating because they realise there's a crossroads with you and they've got to make this decision. And they've been taking a long time over it. And then, you know, it's like, boom, they realise, you know, this is my person. They realise. Queen of Cups, someone offering you their feelings. Magician, well, something magical happening, right? They think, this person's going to think you're magical, and they're going to feel very compelled to tell you how they feel. You're going to be celebrating. They're going to, well, this is to do with them. There's been such resistance here, and it could be resistance on your part. If you've been single, because remember, this is a collective reading, so I'm trying to read this in multiple ways. I'm trying to read this as if you're single, but I'm also trying to read it for those of you that are already in a connection with someone. And what I'm seeing for this is stagnant energy. There's been stagnant energy, and there's been a lot of wounds, and there's been a lot of waiting. And there's been a lot of needing to realign energy. So that could be them being stagnant, or it could be that you were suppressing, you were pushing away relationships. But there is somebody here that's been single, that's been on their own, and they suddenly wake up to their heart, and they wake up to spirituality. There's somebody here that works very hard, very passionate at what they do. They become an expert at what they do. This fulfills their time all the time. But, you know, it's like, honestly, in February, what does this person think of you? If they meet you for the first time, it's like coming after such a long road for them, not having a relationship. If it's somebody that you're already involved with, this is going from literally 0 to 60. This is literally them like, freaking hell, I've had so many barriers to this, but it's so freaking amazing and awesome. Why am I doing this? How do they feel? Oh my God, 10 of Pentacles. This is somebody that feels like they've hit the jackpot. They're going to feel like they've hit the jackpot with you in February. It's like, boom, the lights come on and they wake up and they're like, oh, freaking hell. And if they've never met you before, they're just going to be like, wow. This is long-term energy. They probably have known you in a past life. Yeah, 6 of Cups energy. Okay, if you've got, there's a very pure bond here between two people. It's very childlike almost. And if you've been together for a while and it's just been through a very resistant, stagnant time, then they've got very fond memories of all the things you've already done together. Now, they do face a dilemma that frightens them in February. Like, this is not coming without a bit of fear. So whether it's you or them, there is fear here. I do think it's on their part because that's the placement of the card, how they want to move forward. They're fearful. They're nervous. This is not easy for them. They would feel more comfortable with their work or their life purpose than they would with relationship. And they've got the Tower. So they sort of realise they've got to just freaking do it. They've got to just freaking start all over. You know, they realise that. They can't mess about and rebuild on their old life. It's not an option for this person. This is all about a new life, and it frightens them. What's hidden that you don't see is that this is long-term. That we've got the 7 of Pentacles. So this is a long-term situation, and it's quite strange because it feels very magical in February here, as this person really sort of wakes up to how freaking amazing you are, or they meet you for the first time, and it's like, you know, pow, it's like very instantaneous here in February. It's something very magical about the February energy, and I keep getting this. I know we've got Valentine's Day in February as well, but I do keep getting February, and that is long term. Putting in the work long term, you know, investing. Somebody Somebody knows they're investing in something very magical with you. Oh my God, Ace of Pentacles. You know, they want to put money in the bank with you. There is no doubt about this. They're willing to just keep going, and they feel like it's a fresh start. It's a golden egg. It's going to grow. Somebody's handing you the coin, the golden ticket. What's the advice from Spirit? Ooh, get ready to receive. My God. Look at that. 6 of Pentacles. Get ready to receive in February. Get ready to receive in February, because that is the receiving card. And it's much more balanced. But this is receiving from your spirituality, because you've worked on your spirituality. You've worked on your energy. You're authentic. You're not in ego. You're not playing toxic games. You're not showing off. You found your true energy, and you're not messing about. You know, you put spirituality first. So this is all coming out of that process. Patience, you know. So here we go. Oh my God, Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to put on it. You gotta read it. You gotta watch this reading. Look at that, Wheel of Fortune. The advice from Spirit is, you know, you've just got to literally just trust. I know it's easy for me to say. I say it all the time, and then I'm just like you, and I've still got ego, so then I go into all these little like panics and stresses and everything like that. But this is, you know, you've got to reread this through January and keep rereading it. Keep your vibration high. I don't think it's so difficult for us on this channel now. We are a soul family. This is a small channel. I've been connecting with a lot of you for a very long time. You know, we have come so far. You know, when I started this channel 3 years ago, I was on that sofa and I couldn't get off the sofa for nearly sort of 8 months. Really, you know. It took me 6 months to get from that sofa to this table to do my first tarot reading on YouTube. So, you know, that's how far I've come in 3 months, 3 years, 3 months. But even the last 3 months, though, everything's coming out my mouth must be part of the reading. Even the last 3 months, what is that? Well, I know from autumn through to winter, do you know what I mean? It was like a big, summer was a massive purge. And then it was like, boom, everything started to move quicker. I don't know if you found that, but from the summer onwards to the winter, it's been much quicker movement and alignment. We've been gathering our pace, you know, the vibration's been getting higher, quicker, you know, and a lot of karma had to be shifted in the summer, and a lot of ego, toxic stuff, the games and all of that. And now everything's been aligning much quicker the last 3 months. And it's like, boom. What they're saying is this is something is seriously manifesting here very quickly. You're moving into a lucky, fortunate period. Right, now we've got the moon. Why are we getting the moon? That's psychic. That is psychic. Oh. You've got the Chariot card. Somebody's learning to master their mood, because the moon is mood, you know, like in astrology charts. So there's a lot that's hidden and secret, but there's movement, there's mastery, there is fear. This person avoids. You might not have met this person yet, but if you have met this person, they avoid stuff by working a lot, and they've got fears about relationships and stuff. But they know they can't rebuild their old life. They know they have to rebuild a new life now. And it does frighten them, and it makes them anxious. So they hold back on communication. But Chariot, moving forward, mastery of this mood. Because this mood has been terrible. It's caused a lot of stagnancy and resistance in their life. And this is a mirror to you, because your pain body, your mood, your depression and anxiety was holding a lot of resistance for you, but we've broken through all of that in the last 3 years, haven't we? And now, you know, we're much more moving forward in our mastery, and things are picking up, like I said, from the summer. Things have been moving in a much faster alignment, and that's what's basically going to be happening for your person. Yes, you could well be traveling with this person, or moving, or meeting them when you're doing something like that, because Chariot and the travel card. You know, and it's kind of mysterious, but there's progress, because Chariot means very fast progress. So it's almost, like I said, it's going from 0 to 60. I think I said that somewhere else in the reading. It's like unlocking everything that was so secret and hidden and depressed and, I don't know, just confusing. Progress. February is a time for progress and moving on. Let's pick an angel prayer card. This is for our healing, our relationship healing. You are protected. Oh my God. Thank you, Michael, for surrounding me with your protective light. Oh my God, I can't believe that. The two cards we're getting, well, and then we had the King of Cups as well. They're all to do with protection. So there's a lot of healing and therapy, like therapy here from the angels, and spirit, basically, to do with protection. Protection when travelling, protection when moving, protection when interacting with somebody. You're being protected. And I feel you're being protected because we're coming to a more fortunate period of time. The vibration is rising. And we are very much protected. This is a much better timeline you're moving into with relationships. The old relationships that were unsafe, toxic, and all of that, that's not for us anymore. We are now moving into, well, I mean, my marriage was not toxic and unsafe, but, you know, other things in my life have been. And now we're moving into much more safety, protection, spiritual, emotional alignment. Let's pick an angel therapy card as the last card. It's beautiful. I mean, God box. Write any worries, concerns or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called the God box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. So, you know, that is a symbol, right? No, I'm not going to create a God box, but it's a symbol for consciousness. God is just the word for source, isn't it? Spirit, whatever you want to call it, consciousness. And they're showing you to, you know, through January, because we're in January now, we've still got a bit of time in January till we get to February. You just got to keep giving it to source, handing it over, staying in the frequency of source, because they're saying they want to try and help. They're trying to help us to align to a much more protective, safe, spiritual, emotional, beautiful relationship. And it could be a completely new relationship for you coming in, or it could be the same relationship but much more aligned. Okay, you're going to be receiving. This is a fortunate period of time in February, and there is someone that is going to be literally ecstatically happy that they've got you in their life, met you. Okay, so what can I say? It's a really lovely energy, and it's like the angels are sending us so much therapy in terms of light and protection, so that we're moving into much brighter, caring, loving, spiritually based, you know, connected relationships. Okay, so I'll leave you with that beautiful energy. It's lovely, isn't it? Oh, love that. Okay, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for giving the video a thumbs up. I hope you're enjoying my morning meditations. Yeah, if you want to book in, you know, you're very welcome. Just contact me. Peace.